What I find so interesting often is how the Rebbe, when the Rebbe originally said the Sikha, it was so, there was such a powerful Haydah, and often in the Likkutei Sichos, you don't find the Haydah. So in the Sikha that we're learning Yisro Dalit, the Rebbe actually finished off the Sikha and said, because Maisa is an important thing, so it's understood that that's to be Haydah and Avodas Adam, and because Torah is eternal, so it must mean that there is the inyan of Vayered Hashem al Sinai and the idea of Atem le'isem kimin Hashemayim dibarti imachem in Avodas Adam. What is it? When a Yid comes to sich allein, when he comes to himself, or he goes to a second Yid who doesn't know something in Torah, or he knows it, but it's not with a shtudim. Others is afilu mit shtudim. It's even if it is with a shtudim, but it's not the shtudim the way it ought to be, because Torah, like we said in the previous sikha, ducha meretz midas, beyond. Ayin from bli gvul. It could always be higher and higher. So what you have to accomplish, either by yourself or by the other person, the inyan from Matan Torah, as is all zayin, that it should be Vayered Hashem al Sinai. And this is the Haydah to a Yid that he has to accomplish the inyan of Vayered Hashem al Sinai. He should go in a midbar, and in the midbar, in a place where there's a sneh, where the Sfarim say that Sinai is al Shem the sneh. That's why it was called Sinai. And there he has to, and the sneh is like is a bush. Literally a bush. It's a thorn bush, nachal. And over there, we pile Matan Torah Vayered Hashem al Har Sinai into the snow. You could tie. He doesn't want to go in the midbar. He wants to go to a settlement. He wants to go to a place where people civilization. Nevertheless, we tell him that he has to go into a midbar dafka, and over there he has to accomplish Vayered Hashem al Har Sinai. And in midbar gufa, he has to go to a place where there's a sneh, where there's thorns, koitzim v'dardarim, that they prick, they stechen. And in Midbar Gufa, it's a place that even though it's a midbar, not a place where people live, he wants to go to a place maybe that doesn't stech. You know, whatever, you're sending me to the desert, make it a little pleasant. Zakman, and we tell him in Midbar Gufa, you have to go to a place where there's sneh, and over there you have to accomplish Vayered Hashem al Sinai. Because you have to be dayer le'eved liyaskara, but your eved has to be minimum at least as his master. The Eibishter let himself down, brought himself into the world in our midbar on in our sneh. Interesting. Was the sneh there by when our Sinai was given? But that's what that's what he's implying. And it's the man where we should go to a sneh. Even a sneh, the way it's standing in a situation before Matan Torah, even in a matziv, when Yisro is kohen Midian, even before Shmuel Shamabah, Yisro heard, and that's why he came, the beginning of this week's parsha, when he's still a kohen l'avodah zarah. And so much so, he knew every avodah zarah, as the Rashi says, that literally there was not one avodah zarah he didn't experiment with. Nevertheless, Moshe Rabbeinu went to the sneh, and dafke there, Hashem was niskal. I don't know, just so beautiful. Again, I don't understand why it didn't make it into the edited version, but it's so beautiful. And that is the answer to these people who claim that the inyan of Avtzon is only to amaratzim. It's a spiel, a game for small kids. But what do you mean? I'm quality. Kadoshim, I'm the highest level. I don't have to go be Mekadev Yid. That's in a situation of a snap. And Zokmanim, and for this we tell him that there's an inyan, this inyan's neged to you. For Valum, because where does he even know that there's no place without Shechina? And that's a principle in Yiddishkeit. He knows that from Anochi Hashem Elikecha, not from Bereshis Bar Elikim Shemay. He knows it from the Torah. And he knows it from Vayedash Elav Hashem Yiteichas Net. That's where you learned Hashem's everywhere. So listen to the principle. And we have to be but we rather have to be without an intention of reward. But nevertheless, you should know that you do get a plus, not just a shtickle, but the ganze Zach. Because from the sneh, you learn the principle that from the sneh, you learn that if a thorn bush has it, then everywhere else has. So you could see that going from the sneh will give you the most incredible reward. And from the sneh came the lavas eish. Says the Rebbe continues. Then we tell him that it's not only to negate the principle because you saw that I spoke from Shemayim. In other words, is that in negate? No, sorry. That the other point is to shelo zayin, to negate the idea of leisasun iti alei chesed lezav because you saw me from heaven. So from here you see that even though there was first Vayered Hashem ala Sinai, and you have the pasuk you test from Kapitel Chaf, Atam leisem kimin hashamayim dibati mochem. Nevertheless, you still have to know leisasun iti alei chesed lezav, and that's leisasun iti. You think that you're serving the Eibishter, but nevertheless, you're with me. You think, but it's alei chesed alei zav. It's pure avodah zarah. Which is amazing. So in other words, you have to stay humble, you have to stay the idea of bittul, and you have to make sure that you're not asking what you want, but rather bas mansich, from there what's demanded of you.